told you, your corpse emperor is sat upon that throne like going, just like sucking my souls for a straw.
That's right. We Imperial Fists are going to deck out everything with just skulls of orcs.
We love a good old scrapping, boys! Let's get stuck in! Welcome to the war. Welcome everyone to Twisted Dice. Today we've got one hell of an epic battle report. I think it's going to be epic.
It is going to be epic.
So this is my good old buddy Matt.
There's going to be bolter shots all over the place.
That's it.
Guys dying left, right and centre.
Well, there's going to be Imperial, some pinky skinny boys that's going to be dying. As us greeny boys, we're going to be taking all the loot.
You wish. My Imperial Fists are coming back to claim what's rightfully theirs before you start looting everything up.
So Matt, where can people find you if they desire to follow you up on your progress on your Imperial Fists?
Yeah, I started a small channel on YouTube, Across the Tabletop, and it's just myself following my army and the process I take going towards the London GT and preparing for that, and hopefully going to do well at it, to be very honest with you.
And of course, other tournaments as well, right?
Oh yeah, across a wide range of tournaments, Twisted Dice tournaments. I review that as well. You know, of course, done pretty well on the last one. Won 1 out of 3, which was really good.
Yeah,
I was quite pleased with that. Really close games, some epic guys that turned up there. Really good.
It looked like you had fun in all your games, and that was the main.
I had an incredible time. Really close, like I said, with a couple of the guys. A couple of points in it in the matches I played. Guard player was amazing, but yeah, super fun, really enjoyable, and great time there. So
awesome.
Come down.
So I was going to say today's tournament, but it's not a tournament.
No.
Battle report. Today's battle report. We're going for fun and fluff. So these lists are not super competitive. So for the Orc wise, we've got the new Ork Codex, which I have to myself.
Yes.
And I managed to have. So pardon if that slaps onto the mic, but I was quite lucky and I got 2 of these bad boys in. 2 boxes, yeah, so I got 2 of these, and it is a good Codex, boss. Look, I know there's a lot of haters out there, and I know a lot of people not liking this Codex, but it just means that we have to play this Codex a little bit different to how we were playing before. So for instance, Green Tide, I'm not going to bore you too much to death on this because I know a lot of people have done a lot of videos already for this. Apologies for being a little bit slow on the uptake and doing some battle reports, etc. But when this bad boy come out, I actually went away on holiday for 2 weeks, so do apologise.
Got to get that respite in sometime.
Yeah, but like regards with the Codex itself, the way we used to play the Codex has changed. You know, the Orc boys have got better in a way where the toughness is better. We did lose the Green Tide, which is kick in the teeth, but in the same sense, if we did have the Green Tide and we had 30 Orc boys, can you imagine how dirty that would be?
Yeah, they went up in points, though, didn't they? So,
yeah, they went up in a point, but if you imagine if you had 30 Orc boys,
and it's 3 points, 3 points, CP. Yeah.
I
think the balance is there. Yeah. I'm gutted for you because I loved that rule. Yeah, if you didn't focus fire down and kill them, you were going to get hit back hard. Yeah, and that was the amazing bit of it.
But what this does mean to ourselves as an Orc player, so instead of going for big squads of 30, it means that we can go with smaller squads of 10 to fill out those troop choices. But because we're not going to be so precious on the number of Orc boys we had, so for instance, if you wanted to, which I've already played this, you could go, 3 squads of 20.
Yes.
Or go 4 squads of 20, or however way you want to play it. It just means that you're not always automatically going for the bigger squad of Orc boys, because in the old Codex it would be, for myself, it would be auto, right, 30 Orc boys, 3 squads of those, or 2 squads of those, and that'll always be, that's how I'd always build my army list, War boss straight away, and then it'd be 60 Orc boys before I'd done anything else, and that's how I used to write that Orc list. With this new Codex, it means that we have to rethink about the way we write the Orc, the way we do the list. So big squads of Orc boys is probably not going to be the way forward at the moment.
I wouldn't say it's the most efficient way at the moment. We'll see what the rest of the meta turns out, but yeah.
Yeah, so in this battle report, we're going to be trying out the new knob on the Smasher Squid, and we've got the Squig Boys rocking around on the... I'm just going to pick them up. We have already set the battlefield up, but...
Yeah, and they look scary. They really do.
Yeah, so like competitively, these are probably... The Squigs are going to be the way you go forward with the Orc Boys. Looking at the way the Codex is written, you know, the new Squigs are definitely going to be the way forward. Now, to make this more, if it was going to make this a more of a competitive game, you would definitely run more of the Squig Boys. You'd also have the, I can't remember the name of the vehicles. It's
the trucks with the smasher guns essentially on the back of them.
No,
rigs.
It's the Squig trucks.
The Squig trucks.
This is really bad. An Orc player don't know his Orc trucks, and the only reason I don't know it because I don't have them. And I wasn't going to get them, but now they've got better. It's the Rucker Trucks Squig Buggies.
Oh.
Now, they are super cool. Okay. I have got 3 of them I need to build up. So I have got 3 that's going to be built up for the channel. But I'm going to get the Snagger Boys done first. I'm going to get the rest of my Squig guys done, and then I'm going to have a battle report coming out hopefully in the next couple of weeks where we're going to be trying out all the new toys. We're going to be trying out, well, we can't play all the new toys because Games Workshop have been really clever and they haven't released some of the cool stuff. But promise you, once that new white squid comes out,
yes, I can't wait to see that.
All over that stuff because it looks so damn cool.
It does look really good, and it looks like it's going to be a beast in combat.
I've played, so with the Ork Codex, I've played 2 games so far down at my local club. I have played with the big white the Squigosaur, and just even in the name, it's like, hey, it's a Squigosaur.
It's like an ancient dinosaur coming back from the grave.
Well, I'm hoping that model's going to be huge, but you know, I've just done a proxy game where I used one of those as a you know, the knob on the old big Smasher Squid, just proxied in that just to see how he played. Man, he was damn good. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this model. This is going to be epic.
It's going to be epic to see
Only
them
if
on
my
board,
green stuffing skills were epic enough I could make me own, then it would be really, really cool. But we're going to wait for the official one. And it's not long now. It's what, September, October?
Yeah, September, October, yeah.
So,
I think they're bringing it forward. It was supposed to be October. I think they're bringing it September now, which would be awesome.
So that's not bad. So what that means for myself is it gives me a chance to get all my other models painted to a nice tabletop standard. So when the Squigosaur comes out, I'm going to be like, boom, going to get all the new magic stuff. And I'm going to start building that Orc list up to really do it. And hopefully what we'll commit to as well, I'm going to start doing some... I'm not going to start doing tactical videos on these Orcs just yet. I want to get a feel for them, see how they play. Yeah. Then I'll do a couple of videos and I'll talk through on what makes these units work, what I found good, and what you could do to make them better. But as I said, I'm not going to commit to those videos just yet until I've had a few games, because it's, you know, there are
problems with the rules.
I know there's some people out there that can like look at a book and go, oh, you can do. I'm not one of those players. I need to physically play that. You know, play the unit first, see how it works.
And you want to see the FAQs that are going to come out a couple of weeks after that as well.
And we know that's going to happen.
Because GW's been hot on those lately.
We probably won't see that until probably October time.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be October.
I can't see him drop in because not everyone's got this book yet. And the last tournament in the UK was run. They didn't allow anyone with this book to use it, which I thought was blooming unfair.
Because everybody else couldn't get hold of it. I believe that's what they justified it as.
Doesn't matter.
It wasn't fair for everybody else.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sure the admin players are thinking the same.
£125 for this damn Codex. Why can you not use it? And
agreed.
You know, the Ork Codex is not a powerhouse. You know, it's if you rank the Codexes out, you've got, you know, Jakari, you've got your
Admech
at the top, and then it's Jakari. I'd probably go in with Death Guard being the next one down.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout, yeah. White Scars, Death Watch up there, you know, at the moment. Custodians on certain builds with all the Forge World models.
I think the Orcs, what I've seen so far, I think the Orcs could come up there. But we need to get some more games in to see what units work best. Yeah. And like, you know, you can pay for a service where someone will tell you that, you know, to maximise your win rate by, you know, going... you know, maxing out all the best units, so maxing out your squads of, you know, you can pay someone to tell you that, but I'll tell you that for free. To win a game, most of the time you pick the damn best unit and you maximise it out. You just spam the hell out of it. So I've just saved you £20 a month just for that free bit of advice.
Spam out the best unit in the Codex. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so if you like the content we're pushing out at Twisted Dice, if you could do us a massive great favour by hitting that like and subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. It is free. It doesn't cost you an absolute beam. But by doing that, it's going to keep you updated on all the cool content that's coming out from ourselves, me, Ace, and our buddies that come and join us on doing the battle reports. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy this battle report. Again, with this battle report, we're going to
just killing you. I will certainly enjoy that.
Dream on! I got the great wow coming to me, boy.
Even at toughness 5, I think my bolters are going to be enough to take you down.
Mate, listen, my psycho is there. He's like, coming from the warp.
You wish.
Yeah, I don't wish. Gorka Morka got me. But yeah, look, let's take you through what we've got in the armies. And then what we'll do, we'll come back. As I say, the armies are already set up on the battlefield. So once we've done that, I'll take you through the army list. And then what we'll do, we'll tell you what we're taking for our secondaries.
Yep.
And then we'll roll off, see which lucky fella or which shiny git is going to be going first.
Oh, it's going to be the yellow. We're shinier than you. We're yellow. Come on.
Get out.
We've got to give you a chance to see what we're coming towards you.
Mate, listen, green is the best.
Okay, guys, welcome to my 2,000 points of Imperial Fists. I'll run you through the army quickly. We've got my Chapter Master at the front here. He's going to be the leader of my army today. From the box Indominus, he's got Chapter Master is his upgrade to 145 points. I've given him a Warlord trait for an additional one from the Sentinels of Terror relic, which gives him Hand of Dawn, which is a D3 extra command points at the beginning of the game. Plus then I've given him the Chapter Codex Master, which allows him to generate another CP on the command phase. Relics for him then, he's got the Relic Shield, which is a 2-up armor save, plus 1 armor save, and then his 4-up invont. He also has on the Relic Shield 4-up Feel No Pain on the mortal wounds that are taken. He's also got a Relic Blade, which is -3/2 damage, standard pretty much for the Chapter Master that are taken these days. And then for the extra relic that he takes naturally from the army, I've given him the Angel's Artificer. Basically gives him a 2-up save, toughness 5, 7 wounds in total. Moving over then, I've got the Tech Marine. It's just a standard Primaris Tech Marine. It is a third-party miniature. It's a favourite of mine at the moment in the army. Fantastic. Has actually more attacks than the Chapter Master in combat. But he's also got an additional Warlord trait, which is the... what's the Warlord trait now that gives obsec to the units? That one, and then the Relic of Eye of Hypnoth. So he's going to be a nice little staple in the army, holding back the hordes of orcs, hopefully, when they start charging in, giving my infantry a little bit more stand-in on the objectives. Moving over then, I've got a Wisdom, an Ancient, with a Relic banner of Stagnator, which allows him to basically give him the Space Wolves. Everybody hits on 2's bubble in combat. Moving on to my troops then, I've got a unit of 10 intercessors with the assault bolters. The sergeant has a power fist, because you've got to have a power fist here with the Imperial Fists. And then 2 close combat intercessor units. You know, no upgrades there, just chainswords across the board. Nice and choppy boys, just to get in there grubby with the orcs when it comes to the combat phase. Run along into the elite section. I've got a Contemptor relic. Contemptor cost me an extra CP. He has the Volkite culverins with the Typhoon missile launcher on top. Can't go anywhere with one of these nowadays. The Leviathan is back in the army because I just love it so much. It's such a bearing model on the table. Another CP to have him to there, but he's got the 2 auto cannons on the arms essentially, and then the 3 hunter killer missiles on top with the flamers attached to his chest. In there, just behind the Ancient, you'll be able to notice I've got 3 Blade Guard veterans. They're just going to be hopefully supporting the Chapter Master in his endeavours to slaughter as many orcs as possible. Get his tally up to 100 by the end of this campaign, possibly. Following on then into my fast attack, I've got some Outriders. Just to give those boys a little bit of a challenge in combat with the amount of attacks they put out. I've got some Suppressors, hopefully just to try and negate some Overwatch if necessary, and maybe even bring me down for some obsec at the late game at the back objectives. Moving into my heavy support then, I've got Eliminators with 3 las fusils, standard really, strength 8, -3, flat 3 damage. And then I've got a gladiator, all the guns bearing down because Imperial Fists need guns. I've got some eradicators, heavy ones, because if you're not running the heavies, then you ain't getting the damage output you need from them, especially with the ramshackle rule that the Orks are going to be bringing. And that's my 2,000 points. Look forward to seeing them on the table and how many Orks I can take off. Catch you later.
I think I can smell a war, boys. Welcome to my 2,000 points of Orkiness. And today we're going with Goths, and of course, Goths are the best. So let's take you through what I'm taking. So straight off from the bounce, we're going with a nice, simple battalion. HQ, we're going to be going in with Ghazghkull Flaka, and of course we're taking little Makari in there as well. Taking Makari doesn't take up any additional HQ slots, which is pretty handy. We're going to be going with the Weird Boy. Now the Weird Boy himself is going to be taking the jump, and to top it off, we're going to be taking a Wartrike. Now Wartrikes are quite handy, they can move up the board quite fast. And then Ghazghkull himself, shouting at the Great War, is going to help him just do some extra juicy bits when the Great War has called. Troop wise, now I've got no Grots. Well, I have got Grots, but I haven't got no Grots as troops, which makes a change. So I've got 6 squads of Ork boys. 4 squads of those are going to be squads of 10. And then I'm going to have a squad of 11, and I've got a squad of 12. Moving over to my elites, we've got some Mega Knobs in the old Mega Power Armor. So giving them a 2-up save. 2 of them are going to be armed with rockets, and the other 3 are going to be armed with shooters. And then moving over to elites, then moving over to fast, we're going to be taking a knob on a big old smasher squid, and this is one of the new little units that we've got. And then I've got 3 squads of the Squighog boys. Again, nice free. Now this unit will work better in a bigger squad, but as we said at the beginning, this is going to be a nice, fun, friendly game and get a chance to play with some cool toys. But 3 on their own can still do some damage. Depends on what they get shot at. They should be able to last up until they get into some combat, and hopefully we'll be able to get to see them what they can do once they do get up into combat. And then moving over to another fast attack, we've got some Ork bites. So we're going to be taking a squad of 6. We've got the main Ork boss, or the main knob on the bike. He's going to have a big chopper. I know this one's got a killer claw, but he's just going to have a big chopper. And then we've got, what else did I take? That's all for my fast attack. Moving then over to heavy, we're going to be taking a Death Dread. I've really wanted to take the Death Dread. He's going to be taking the claws. He's got 2 of the rocket launchers on there. And then moving over, we have got 5 killer cans. This is what I'm super, super psyched to play with. We've got 1 that's going to be taking the flamer. We've got 1 that's going to be taking missiles. And then we've got 3 that's going to have the big shooters. Super excited to see how these play out on the field itself. And that is it. I thought I had a third HQ choice. Did I take any extra on my... Oh, I took 1 mech gun on there. That's silly. Okay.
1 mech gun.
1 mech gun. I forgot I took it, but... Now, not normally myself, but I am taking only 1 mech gun. And that's going to be a smasher gun. And hopefully see how he is going to fare with the new rules. With the smasher gun, it was, for myself, I did prefer how he was before. But I'm going to give this one a try and see what he's like in the new rules. So this is going to be my 3rd game playing with the Orks. 2 games I played down the local club and had some fun with them. Really enjoyed it. Again, just playing random stuff, not really taking it too serious. And again, same thing today. We're going to have some real fun playing up against the Imperial Fists, being the little planet I've just crashed into, taking all the goodies, all the shiny bits, buffing up my squad, and of course those stinky, hummy, pinky boys coming to take those shiny bits off me. Wish me luck, and for the Great War! So welcome back, and let's take you through our deployments, and we'll also take you through our missions, and we'll also take you through our special secondaries and what we're taking. So Matt, take us through what we got.
So we got the chapter approved 2021. We're going to be playing Strike Force mission number 22, battle lines, 4 objective markers on the board. Deployment zone, as you can see, is going to be from the short table edge, so hammer and anvil, as the old folks might say it as.
That's it. And so we set the map up before we chose the mission. So if you're looking upon this and you see a couple of bowling alleys in there, we've done that before the mission. But as I said, it is a fun, fluffy game, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Imperial Fists have got to come here and take back the planet from the Orks as they're trying to steal all the shiny bits from us.
You say that, but you know, Gazgol Fracker, he's got these boys down to a T, mate.
I know he's brought his Goth boys, but it's going to be no chance against my yellow Imperial Fist boys. But this is a hold 1, a hold 2, and a hold more mission. So my secondaries I took, looking at the fluffy bit, I was like, there's going to be lots of boys, so why not? I got no prisoners, kill as many of them as possible, just clear out all of the land, stop them from getting any shiny bits whatsoever.
I like that.
Yeah, and then I got vital ground, because again, they're going to try and take what's mine, so I want it back. So I got to get to those objectives, secure those compounds and those.
Mate, the Emperor
proud.
The Emperor's calling you and saying, look, you need to do this for Dawn.
That's it.
Actually, the Emperor won't be doing nothing. Your corpse Emperor will be sat upon his throne,
not at
just
all.
like looking into space, like into his scully eyes.
You wish. You wish he's not doing anything.
See, our gods are real.
We've got a special plan in mind that's been told to us. We get out here. Get
so Alpha
back.
Legion has like messaged you and said, look.
They did that once to us, okay? We're not falling for it again.
Listen. Dawn is telling you, you need to be taking this mission.
So vital ground, and then engage in all fronts, just trying to get as much of our territory back, push the Orks out from the Imperial areas, and demolish this shanty town that they've built to make their gubbins better.
I love this shanty town. And I think this is probably the first battle report we've used in this orky goodness on the battlefield.
It's a fantastic little blue orky business. It's a shame Goths don't like blue, because they're not, they're not lucky as the others. They won't be.
Well, listen, this boss is the smartest boss. He got the blue boys because they are good in it to build it.
Probably, yes, absolutely.
And then once all the old blue boys built this stuff, of course the Goths come in. They took it, didn't they? They told them who was boss, and there's a big old orky fight in the middle, and all the boys that were left in blue moved over to Gazgol Fracker.
The biggest boss won, obviously.
Damn right.
Which goes on to your secondaries. The biggest boss is first one for Gaz, just to go out and wreck face.
Yeah, the boss is going to get him, innit?
That's it. Yeah, he's going to take everything down. That's his plan. Engage in all fronts again, because you want to control as much as your blue bits and shiny
Totally
bits.
makes sense. Totally makes sense.
And then warp ritual. Ritual? That's not the word I'm trying to get out.
Warp ritual.
Yeah.
So old cracking skull was in the middle. Like he's there. So my little psyker. So I've only got the one psyker. His main plan is this. Now Gazgol's told him one thing. He's got something totally different in his head. Got to get into that center, and he's going to be creating one big rift portal in the middle. This is what I'm seeing it as. So Gazgol Fracker wants a big fight. So cracking skull's like, no worry, boss, I've got this. I'm going to create that big ass warp storm, and we're going to get some of those stinky greeny gits onto the battlefield. And those yellow boys, they don't like the green boys. Those stinky boys. And they're going to call some Nurgle Demon onto the battlefield. Of course, you won't be seeing them in this battlefield, on this battle report, but it's more for the fluff.
Yeah, absolutely.
How I see this battle report going.
It's my plan just to stop that, so I can deal with what's in front of me and not more than I need to.
Listen, Orks don't care. They love a good old scrap, so they're going to call anything and everything to the battlefield. Listen, if they can get a bloodthirster down here, they're going to do it.
They get bigger and stronger, as we'll see from Octarius, don't we? It'd be toughness 5 now.
Yeah.
Fighting the bigger and Gribblies, and then you're going to get bigger yourself. That's what you want.
This is all what it's all about, sir. All what it's about. Okay, so we're going to do that all-important roll-off to see who is going to be going first. Now, I'm going to be rolling the lucky white.
I've got my lucky Imperial Fist yellow, which the stripes are the 6, and then I've got a 1 on the other end.
And what is special about those dice?
So these I took part in a veterans tournament, and it was one of the dices we could win or buy from the tournament itself. So I was lucky enough to grab myself 40 of these because I need that many for my bolter shots. Yeah, that's how many I fire at a time.
It's a beautiful design on the logo.
Yeah, and you can still pick these up from the veterans war page. If you're a veteran, just go along and get it, and if not, speak to one of the admins from the Facebook page from the Veterans Wargaming Association, and you might be able to pick some up yourself.
Cool. Right, let's do it. But of course, we're going to have the green dice back up on the Twisted Dice website, hopefully the time this battle report's come out. But let's roll the dice and let's see who is going first. Is it going to be the yellow boys?
It's going to be the yellow boys.
Is it going to be the yellow boys, or is it going to be
I think
the
I'm
best?
luckier than the Goths.
Here we go.
It's a 2.
A 2. Ooh.
Gaz gets it. Obviously more tactically aware than my guys. I've taken the high ground with my chapter master, and he still couldn't get there.
I told you, mate. Gaz goes like, "Come on, you stinking gits. Let's go, boys. We're a good old scrapping."
I think the tech marine turned around to him and said that he's just got to wait out a second. He's just doing some more, oils and ointments and casting some more little prayers before we can move off.
That's it. He's still down there sealing all his
sealing the oaths on the contemptors.
Don't worry, boys. I've got your back. Right, let's go into turn 1 for the Orks. Okay, end of movement for the Orky boys. The Orky boys have been good, they've been fast, they've been quick. I tell a lie, they've been absolutely slow. So the Orky boys, the plan was in the middle to run up as fast as I can. I rolled a good whopping great 1 or 2. 2 on both of them, so 7 inches up. Doesn't get them pretty far, unfortunately, which is what it is.
They stayed together.
Yeah, they did.
They stayed together. They were very, very good like that. Yeah, you go forward and we'll keep behind you.
The only problem is it stops my weird boy and then like getting up and start casting some ritual stuff in the middle, innit? These guys here are in bottom floor. Just put them on top just so for the visual wise you can see where they are. Smasher Gun has pulled forward. The Squiggy boys, they've rushed forward, they've advanced, so they're just up behind the killer cans. Again, the big mistake I did do, I put the Death Dread forward and kind of boxed in my bikes and my war trike, so I didn't learn my lesson there. So it is what it is. And then Gazgol Fracker, he's done a big old advance, got a 6.
That was amazing, that roll. Getting Gazgol going. I know you said you wanted to kill everything in my army, but rolling that 6 made me a little bit scared. It's just one of those things. I know I can't kill him in 1 round, and if I don't do it now, he's just going to smash my front lines into bits.
So Gazgol Fracker, where you can see him now, he's like raising his arm in the air. He's like, the big shooter's like, "Come on, boys, let's get him!" And like proper Gazgol Fracker style, he's like leading by example, and he's like charging in there. He's like, "I can see these me pinky boys hiding in that lovely little yellow armour. I gotta smash that open and get some goodies inside." Yeah. Sounded more demonic there than Orky. So that is my Z movement. So what I'm going to do psychic wise, now I've got loads of Orc boys around, so it means I could cast off 2 psychic spells. So I'm not going to attempt it. I'm not going to try and tempt the perils of Z warp that may occur. So I'm going to cast off the jump, and then I'm going to cast off. I'm going to see if I can get it off first of all. I know the unit I want to charge up and jump forward. So if I can have the dice tray map.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then that way, if I have the dice tray, we can easily capture all the magicalness that's going on. So let's go for it. So needing a 7, it goes off. Let me select the boys, and I'm going to redeploy the squad of boys. Right, so what I have done, the squad of boys that haven't advanced, I've just jumped them in front of Gaz. What that allows me to do is I've got some sogging fleshy bits up here. I need to try squash them. So to charge them in, I've just got to get within engagement range, which is just be underneath. And that means that I'll be able to hopefully hit in to those yellow pinky boys, the fleshy bits inside. So that's psychic. We're going to go into shooting. So what I'm going to do with shooting, I'm going to pass the camera over to Matt, and we'll go from there. Gork and Mork have talked to me, and they have spoke to me from the Great War, and they're telling me it's old Death Dread. The old boy's been stuck in there, and he's saying he's going to shoot onto these boys here. We're going to give them some proper crumping. So I've got some missiles, which is...
Into the suppressors, yeah?
Yeah, into the suppressors. So they are 2d3. Okay, so D3 shots. So 2 of them. That's big.
That's 6, 2 5s.
That is big.
That's huge.
The question is, can we get 5s and 6s off? We got 3. That's good.
That's good.
That is good. That's really good. Then needing 2s.
Yeah, strength 8, yeah.
Oh,
what?
They
Rolling
are
hot
rolling
today.
fire. So, let's leave it there.
Yeah.
That is good.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I
Not
failed all
quite.
3. All 3 of them go down. Has my suppressor unit gone already? No way. That
So
was
Gork.
lucky.
So Gork and Mork.
You weren't supposed to be the lucky boys. You're supposed to be the goths.
Well, I told you. The lucky gits are still with the goths at the moment.
He's got
So-
blue on him. He's got blue on him.
It's got some blue. The luckiness has just
Yeah.
rolled off. That was a really good round of shooting. Good boy. Good boy. Now, if it had gone into the tank, that would have been 9 wounds.
Yeah, flat 3.
So
yeah, 9.
not enough to kill it, and
No.
the tech marine would be like, "Hey, let's give him some life," and healing it back up. Right. Let's go into the next round of shooting. So next lot, I'm going to go with the killer cans.
Yeah.
So we've got the 1 missile in there. They're going to shoot into the eradicators. So everything basically going to shoot into the eradicators themselves.
Yeah.
So let's get some. I'll work out some dice, and then we'll come right back. Okay. So 9 shots coming up from the killer cans. Now they are powered by grots, so they're going to be hitting on 4s. But because the type of terrain we're using, which we were classing this as the -1 to hit, so all the towers are given -1 to hit on those. So I'm going to be hitting you on 5. So proper orc style.
Yep. Yep. Always going back to it.
Mate, that's not bad. That is not
Don't you just
bad
wish
at
you
all.
had 6s exploding again still with Daka Daka?
That one. Yeah, that would have been cool. Strength 5, your toughness
5, yeah.
So 4s.
Oh no, they're not so lucky, these ones.
No.
Death Dread definitely is more luckier.
The guy's got a fracker's going to come around like, whoosh, smack him down. Okay, I think that is...
Have you got a rocket on those as well?
Yeah, of course. I totally forgot about the rocket.
Oh, that's all right.
Sorry, that's why you was putting the camera down.
Yeah, I was waiting for the rocket to come in.
Yay!
Oh no, here we go.
Oh.
Oh, toughness 5 really pulling out the bag there. Oh, he's thinking of CP in it. He's thinking it is flat 3, so you could just outright kill
CP
one.
it.
Oh yes, he's got the wound. Okay, here we go. We need a 5. Come on. Yes, my magical 6s pulled out the bag.
No. That's the symbol I didn't want to see tonight.
Gravis armor coming out to the win.
So it puts me down to 11 CP now. But look, do you know what? I'm happy to go with that. So let's go for charging. No. Do you know what? I lie. I've got your favourite unit still to shoot.
Oh, the smasher gun.
Look at this. Look.
I can't stand them.
He's looking down.
I can't
and
stand
I don't
them.
have any grots in there, but like they're looking down. He's like, yeah, I can see it. So the smasher gun is going to be targeting onto your tank. By By the way, like competitively, you would run these in like squads of 5 or 6. But of course, this one we're not going to be so competitive, and I can't remember the profiles now because they have changed. How are you gone?
Yeah, I don't think they're as deadly as they used to be, but
yeah, that's it. So now the Smasher Gun is D3, Strength 8, -4, D6. As before, they used to be D3 still, but you would then roll against the toughness. So could have been better. When I talk, is it coming up peaking?
yes, it's peaking. Yeah,
You can see me coming on there, yeah?
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go for it. So D3 shots. So this little fella here is shooting all the way up and going into that lovely little yellow tank.
It's tough to say. It's going to be a bit tricky to take down, I think.
I don't know. 3 shots.
3 shots again.
Ooh, 1. Oh, he went daka. There you go.
I go straight through because you're -4. I've only got a 3 apartment save.
Yep. So it goes through. It's D6
Oh no.
for free.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that any day.
That's not a bad result. So I'll pop 3 there for yourself. But the Tech Marine's going to be like, don't worry,
I got you, boys.
I've got you.
The Omnisire is with us today.
That's it.
It's coming. It's getting
slowly.
there. It's getting there.
As I'm saying, so the Tech Marine's like, I've got it for the Emperor. Oh no, he would have it on the back, wouldn't he? They had the claw on the back.
Yeah. He's got his little claw at the back.
Knocking the studio about here. They'd be like, shh, let's reverse it, boys. That's it. That is all my shooting because Gazgol's advanced, so you can't shoot. There's nothing else there that I can see that can shoot. But in all, that's not been a bad shooting for Orks. Death Dread has rocked. He's got a promotion. Gazgol Frack is like going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Killing 3 suppressors outright with 1 unit.
That is really good. In fact, the Ork boys behind there, they're right there going like their guns up. They go, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, let's get it, boys. Come on. Let's follow that Death Dread. Come on, boys. Go on that Death Dread.
They are really cheering hard at the back.
So the only thing that's left to go is a charge from the Ork boys over there, which are going to try to get into the snipers.
Yeah, you only have to get to the bottom of the base now. They'll be in engagement range.
Gazgol Frack is like, come on, you silly little gits. I want you to get in there and do some crumping. Let's do some crumping, boys.
It's crumping time.
There we go. Oh, he's done it!
Oh, he's done it with an 11. Oh, no.
Do you know what? I didn't think that was going to happen.
Is that the 10-man unit of close combat as well? Oh my goodness, this is going to hurt hard.
Underneath.
Yeah, directly 5 inches underneath.
Yeah.
They're in engagement range.
So we'll get some dice and we'll come shortly back with some magicalness because there's nothing else that can charge. That is everything that's out there. So far, I'm quite chuffed the way the Orks have gone. It's so far so good, but only if I can get the attacks in there. Wish us luck.
You're going to need it.
Wish us luck. Because next turn, hopefully, we're going to be going. Whoa! Okay, so 31 attacks going into these boys here. So let's get a good little shake up. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's a good roll. I don't see many misses there.
No, but you know they are Goths, right?
So they are
No,
rolling anything?
Nope.
Oh, exploding 6s.
Exploding 6s. So we've only got. So we've got 3. So 3. Look,
I see 4. I see 1.
Yeah, you do. Sorry.
Yeah, I see 4.
So the exchange rate is actually not bad. So
drop 3.
5.
Drop 5.
Yeah, drop 5 in the end of that. So that's not bad at all. So that's actually really good.
Yeah.
I think that's more luck than anything else, right?
Well, you didn't say you were the lucky boys, though. You said you were the goth boys.
We were the goth boys. But we got a bit of blue for luck, innit? They're needing 4s.
Yes.
That's not too shabby at all. So let's put those into the cup, and we can pass the cup of doom straight over.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So again, exchange rate is not bad at all. Happy with that.
Now, I was thinking of using stratagems, guys. Like, feel no pain, but I don't think it would have made a difference.
2 wounds apiece on these?
2 wounds apiece, yeah, at -1, so 4 up saves.
So 1, 2.
Uh-oh. The 3s have failed there as well.
Yeah.
So 2.5. The sergeant survives on a
That's
wound.
not too bad. That's actually a really good roll.
I actually thought they were going to die, and I was thinking like 7 wounds.
See, I needed to kill you because if I killed you, I get points.
You do, yes.
I get points. So I don't think there's anything I can do to.
So I got my wonderful 4 attack back from the sergeant. Oh, he hits twice.
That butt of that rifle is looking scary to me.
He wounds twice. No AP though.
Mate, he's a proper sarge.
Oh, and he takes 1 down. Great roll there with the 6 though. Yeah.
Take 1 away. That's not bad. I'll go with that.
Yeah, 2 for 1. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll go for that. That's not too shabby at all. Because, yeah. Right, so that is the end of the Orcs turn.
And it looks scary. But there's a lot of green stuff moving forward fast.
The only thing I'm going to do is nothing. I'm going to stay put. Going to hold fire. Going to hold.
My castle is still holding.
So, point-wise, I get 2 points for quarters.
Yep, for engage.
So I'm not quite over the threshold to get the 4th one. I've got. Don't get the Orky special one of like killing some boys because that's what we wanted. And then I don't get to create the mischief and chaos in the middle of the board by starting opening up that rift in space and bringing down some demonic essences just to annoy the yellow boys. But us boys, we want a good old crumping and we want a big old fight. And if we can fight some stinky boys as well as fighting the yellow boys, that'd be pucker. Anyway, let's move on to Imperial Fists, turn 1.
And they're going to hit you hard back.
We love a good old scrapping, boys! Let's get stuck in! Matt, at the end of your turn.
Shaking a little bit because I wasn't expecting those Orc boys to charge in. I got super lucky though. Misreading a rule in one of the stats for the Orcs, of course. +1 to wound on the charge.
+1 strength.
+1 strength.
+1 strength, yeah. So that was my school bearer. Matt did say, look, yeah, you know, statistically we could remove him. But I said, look, that's too late. That's my bad mistake. Fog of war. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
These Orc boys didn't get the message. The Goths are the best, and we got better.
You just moved out of range from Gazgord. You just couldn't hear him because, like you said, the red mist appeared over them.
This is the problem. It's when you switch fractions and you go from the lucky gits to the black gits.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It might not look like I've moved a lot, but I'm trying to move the castle as a 1 because I know how hard the Orcs are going to hit once they get into engagement range. I've pushed up the attack by my outriders. Going to look at trying to engage Gaz just to hold him back. Because if I can, just take a few plink off and hold him back a turn, possibly I might even charge the boys behind and tag Gaz after. That might be the better way to do it. And then I'm looking at then just trying to gun some of the stuff away as quickly as possible. So my chapter master in my command phase gave complete rerolls to my contemptor. I can just make out a couple of boys on that sort of side by Gaz, so maybe plink a few off there. And then my Tech Marine gave +1 to hit for my Gladiator, so that's going to be hitting on 2s. So hopefully I can knock some of these silly killer cannons down with all my firepower, because that's my plan. My Eradicators popped out from the corner, so there's no -1 now to hit, even though they're heavy. They are going to be -1 because they moved. So it's just the way it works. But it means they're closer now for the reroll 1s from the Chapter Master and reroll 1s from the I've hit off from the Tech Marine. But they're going to try and take that Death Dread down, get some revenge for killing the suppressors, and hopefully my melters will do more than your missiles. So that's the first one I'm going to fire. So it's going to be 6 shots. Dream. Hey, we've had to practice with these melters. They've been practicing really hard. They're going to shoot really well.
I think, to be fair, the last time we faced against the Grey Knights against these, they were damn scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go. I need to dream.
So he's going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Only drop one. Oh, it's still drop one, even with the reroll.
And this is going into the
Death Dread. Yeah. So these are going to be strength 8 against your toughness 7. So these are going to be 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, reroll the 1. Okay, it's 3. You've got no invulnerable. They go straight through, being stupid amount of minuses with the melters. Now these are the heavy. So these are going to do D6 plus 2, and then my super doctrine gives me an extra 1 on the additional damage. But your ramshackles, ignore that. So it's just going to be D6 plus 2.
Yep.
Each one. So do 6 damage.
Can you please roll
9 damage minimum?
Can you please roll 3 1s?
3. It's 9. Well, how many wounds has that thing got? Is it 10?
Well,
if I have to roll 3 1s, we'll find out. But I just have to roll 1 2, I think. There we go. It's dead.
Yeah. Let's roll a dice, see if he blows up. Because I can't imagine him not having that lucky ability.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a 5.
I can re-roll it if you wish.
No, it's a 5. No. I'm happy with that. That's 1 orc vehicle down. Loads more to go.
Well, damn, with those pistons I spent on that CP to get him up a little bit faster. Didn't even get to see what he's like in combat.
He definitely did get up there faster. It definitely got in range for your missiles to fire, because I think he would have been out if he didn't have that range on it. So yeah, I think the pistons were a great result from you killing 3 suppressors.
100%, yeah. He definitely done what he's done on the tin. But
you've nuked my mobility with it. So my suppressors were my mobility.
Question is, did you kill the head?
Probably. I've melted it for sure, that's for sure. It's in slag now.
Remember, with fungi, he's going to be coming back.
Yeah, well, Gaz does. You have to kill the head, don't you, to take Gaz out?
That's with all orcs.
Is that all with all orcs?
That's why they should have been, I think what they should have done is be T4, but 2 wounds.
Yes.
Because that would have been really cool, because then that way it'd be like double tap.
Yeah.
Because it's like a zombie film, you got double tap, you've got to make sure they're dead. So you shoot the chest, shoot the head, and then they're dead. But
I love them being T5. I think that really makes orcs what they're supposed to be, I think. But
maybe T5, 2 wounds
would have been brilliant. It would have really set them
then
on
you would have seen like all these new orc players coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, I never liked demons anyway. Yeah, I've never been a chaos player. I've always been an orc player.
Yeah, and I might have this new AdMech army, but I prefer to play my orcs. I've always loved my orcs more. So my gladiator is going to go into your killer cans. I'm going to spend 2 CP at this point. Because it's a unit of killer cans, I do have a stratagem that allows me to pay for 2 CP for tank hunters, and it will give me +1 to wound.
Ooh, that's nice.
They're toughness 5. My big gun is strength 6, so I'll be wounding you on 2s with the big gun. Ooh. But we'll start off with the small ones first.
Yep,
so
fair enough.
The Tempest bolters, they're rapid fire 4, so these are going to be 8 shots from the 2 sets. Imperial Fists explode on 6s, so it's going to be 3 additional hits. These are only strength 4 though.
No,
these will be wounded on 5s.
It's a good roll though.
But they're now going to be wounded on 4s.
Please don't roll like that again.
Yeah, sorry. Now these are going to be wounded on 4s because of the +1 to wound from the tank hunter. No rerolls here, so that's going to be 4, 6, 7 at -1 because these are Tempest ones.
Oh, take that off yourself.
Yeah.
So you can leave it there, and then what we got?
-1. I think you have a 4 armor save on them. I could be wrong.
I think I do. We can double check that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got a 4 up. So that would be one damage piece.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we've got to see if we roll to explode.
Nope.
Thank God. It's like that awkward moment, like, don't roll a 6.
Yeah, this is going to happen.
Don't roll a 6.
So I got 4 shots from my heavy stubber on top of it. It is a strength 5 weapon.
Yeah.
So no exploding 6s here, but I am hitting on 2s, remember, from the Tech Marine. And then strength 5, so it would be 4s, now to 3s.
Yep.
Yeah, so these are 3 at -2.
3 at -2, so needing a 5 up because they actually had a 3 up save.
Made 2 of them. Yeah, nice roll. So just 1 wound. So one's down
put it
to
towards
3.
at the back, if that's possible.
Yeah, to the furthest one away.
Yep.
Okay.
So
we're nearly done.
Wounds? Was it
they got 5 wounds in total. So it's down to 4 because he only took 1.
That's it.
Yeah. And now for the big gun. This is the
creme de la creme.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, -2. Yeah.
I love
24 shots.
So it's a beast of a gun. Like
it's the twin heavy Gatling cannon.
Wow. I'll let you get some dice and we'll come back and we'll see if if this is as good as you make it out to be, because I'm hoping that you flop. Don't know why.
It's not going to flop. I bigged it up now. It's got to perform now. If this doesn't work and they don't die, I'll go and cry now and I'll just shake your hand.
You work out some dice. Okay, 24 dice.
24 dice, 2s to hit. That is a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 hits.
Still good.
2s to wound. Normally we're wounded on 3s, but with the tank hunter, +1 to wound, we need 2s. So we got 18. 18 went through. And there's not enough to kill you there because you've got 19 wounds. These are all going to be at -2.
Okay, all right. So needing 5s.
Wow, my dice just performed for you, I think. Okay, so you made 6.
That's good.
So
I like that.
1, because 1 was on a wound already.
That's it.
2, and then 2 wounds left on another.
Cool.
Nice.
So I'm gonna we'll leave. Take
so he
him.
dies.
We'll take the flamer at the back.
Flamer at the back. Yep.
Yep. And then we'll put the other one on the old killer can.
This one here.
Yeah, that's it.
2 wounds left on him.
Cool.
Oh, I've got nothing else to fire this way now.
Right,
to survive.
Let's do a bit of board cleanup. So what is going to be the next thing that's going to shoot?
I think I'll put my Contemptor into the rear boys here because you've got a small unit at the back, 10, isn't it, at the back
That's
here?
it.
And I think I can just make him out there. Yeah, I could just make out that one guy at the back with a 48-inch range, 45-inch range.
Yeah, you're not gonna dodge that, are you? So
No.
yeah, go for it.
So that's going to be 16 shots from him, and he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because he's got the Chapter Master buff on him.
Yeah.
So here we go, 3s, re-rolling. That wasn't too bad. Dropped a couple there. And we're dropping 1 on the table. Okay,
That's pretty good.
that's not too bad. 12 hits, and these are strength 6, so these are going to be 3s. Rerolling 1s from the Tech Marine because he's got the Eye of Hitnoff relic, and then that is, you don't have any vulnerable save, do you?
No, so they're going to go through. So
they're just going to go straight through. That's going to be 10.
that's the squad dead.
11.
Yeah, you kill them off nicely. Right, let's
Yeah.
move some guys, and then we'll come back to Matt's next round of shooting.
Yes.
Cool.
Right away.
So I nearly forgot. We got Macari there, and Casco Fucker's like, "Come on, boys, give him that feel that pain." So actually, on a 6-up, I nearly wiped them all off, and I nearly forgot about this, but this is really good. Let's see if I need some 6s. There you go.
Nice.
There's 3 there, so 2 survive.
2 will survive, yeah.
So I'll put those 2 together there. So if I put them back where they were, and then the rest will just lose, obviously, battlefield.
Yeah. I could be really mean now.
Go for it.
It's still got missiles.
Do it, man.
Still got 2 missiles on the top that still got to fire.
God damn you. All that hype for nothing.
Just as he thought he was going to survive.
How many shots do you have?
It's 2 because they are just Typhoon missile launchers. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling both of them. They are strength 8, so they're going to need 3s to wound against your toughness 5. I am re-rolling 1s from the Tech Marine. And they are going to be -3.
What's the damage on these?
These are going to be D6 each.
All right. Okay, so for the first one, nope. And then for the 3, no.
He really thought that unit survived. I'm so sorry that they got missiles as well.
Oh, I'm so excited. I was so excited for 6.
It's 25 points to take the missiles, but they do that.
Do you know what? That just done it for you.
Yeah.
So if you bring the camera up.
That's the thing, though. Yeah. Yeah. They do. If you don't take the missiles, they end up.
He was worth the points. I only killed a squad of 10, but look, those, as you said, Matt, the missiles definitely done the job.
Yeah.
It just helped finish that squad off. So, yeah.
Woohoo! There's only one squad, though. There's only one squad of Orcs so far.
Well, look, I still think I'm still lucky at the moment, but we've still got our big fella here, and we've still got the blade guard still to shoot.
Yeah,
So
the Leviathan is firing everything into Gaz, because I know I can only do 4, but I need to start plinking away at some point. So why not Leviathan go straight into there? He's going to tank all those shots, I think.
Gaz's going to go, it's going to be the Matrix, and the big old Gaz is going to be like, just like me, big old bit of weight.
Why not?
Let's see how we go.
Okay, 16. Yeah, 16.
So 16 shots coming from the Leviathan. As you can see, he's gearing up, hoping that Dawn can guide him.
Dawn will bless him today.
Gaz got a fracas. I don't care. Come on, you stinking git.
Here we go then. 3s, no rerolls because he's not core. Oh, he's dropped over half there. Yeah, he's only hit 7. Toughness 7, I think Gaz is, isn't he?
You jogging git.
4s. Oh, that's a good roll. That's 6.
Ooh.
That is 6 at -2.
Oh, let's get me some lucky. Oh.
Do you want some lucky of you want your dice? You want the...
Yeah, I want some lucky green ones.
Of course you do.
Go with that lucky green skin.
Oh, look at that for a roll. He just fails 1. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Anything else shooting from him?
I've got some bolt shots from the bikes. Yeah. I've got some bolt pistols from the blade guard.
I'm going to CP it.
Of course you are. He makes it. Gaz is rocking it.
Gaz has got that gun up in the air like, come on, boys.
Okay, then. So the attack bikes are going to put their shots in then. Okay, 12
As
shots.
you can see, I'm quite super excited over Orks.
Hitting on 3s from my outriders into Gaz. 6s will explode because of bolter drill. These are 5s though to wound now.
That makes a big difference.
2 go through.
Minus on these?
-1.
-1. Yeah. So 3 ups.
Oh.
Can't CP that one.
That one.
Can't CP that one. So he has taken his first wound.
Taking his first wound. And then I got 3 heavy bolt pistols.
But Gazgol's looking down on his armor plate right now and he's like,
it's a bit iffy.
I'm not having that,
There's
lad.
a chip. There's a chip now. Some paint gone.
And if we look down, you can probably see on Gazgol's shoulder pad. Let's get it in there.
Where the ricochet has happened.
There you go. Look, you can see on his shoulder pad right there. He's got a little chip of paint just like chipped off. He's like, I'm having this, boys. These jogging gits. They're taking the biscuit.
So I got 3 bolt pistols, heavy bolt pistols from the blade guard.
Yeah.
They're going to just pot some shots off, hopefully. Hitting on 3s. And then they're going to be wounded on 5s. So it's 2 wounds.
Ooh, he's in there again.
These are at -1 again. He's taking another one. Bolters. I told you bolters is what's going to take him down. I'm just going to bolter him to death.
Mate, it's always the case, like death by 1,000 cuts, right?
Exactly.
So I'll put Gaz's wounds
Yeah.
just there.
But you'll be nice to know that's it. There is nothing else realistically
Really?
in range that's going to do any damage. Yeah.
Yay!
To Gaz. I mean, I've got a bolt pistol that can go into the boys, which I'm going to fire from my las fusel, from my eliminator.
Yep.
Yeah, while he's in combat. He might kill one in combat. Now he's going to kill one in the shooting phase with his pistol as he draws it up.
Yeah, I see that and I can't even get a save against that, I'm guessing.
It's no AP. It's just a standard bolt pistol, so you do get 6 up against it. Yeah, but I think I got him. Yes.
Yeah.
Gaz took all the luck, you see.
6 is definitely a hard number.
It's a hard number to get, yeah.
Okay, so we'll lose a boy. So let's go into charges.
Yeah. I'll declare my charges now. So my intercessors are going to go into the boys.
Yeah,
Blade
makes
guard
sense.
into the boys. And then my outriders, I think I'm just going to try and charge these boys here. And then kill the boys here and then maybe tag Gaz, maybe. You can heroically intervene, that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair one. Let's do it.
But yeah, I think I've got a plan. Might work.
I like the plans.
Yeah.
Well,
because if you heroically intervene, I can still tag you.
Dawn doesn't raise no silly boys, right?
Well, if outriders are trying to charge Gaz with two wins taken, yeah, they're being silly.
Dawn doesn't raise silly boys, so let's see what we can do. So where would you like to go with first?
We'll roll for the outriders. It's probably we'll roll and then see what we get because I think it's probably going to be a 7. A 6 is going to be close for the range to get in. I think that's going to be too far. I think I needed a 7. It is 7 was what I needed. So they failed. Yes.
I think that would probably be the best bet, really, wouldn't it?
7 on average as dice. I need this. Yay! Hey! Sergeant is going to tap the boys, and then I'm going to do that.
Ooh.
Cheeky.
Because you know what Gaz is going to do.
Yeah, I know what Gaz is doing. Blade guard.
And I might as well just do that right now.
Yeah.
We know what's happening, so.
So the blade guard into the boys. They're
Uh,
also going to be cheeky. They're going to do that themselves.
Yeah.
because I know where Gaz is going next turn once he kills my Outriders.
Oh, not at all.
But my Outriders, I'm there. I'm hoping that the 2 attack bikes could just kill off the 10 boys. They got ridiculous amount of attacks. It's 12 attacks there. And then fingers crossed that my Blade Guard will hold Gaz one more turn for me to be able to deal with him.
Yeah, fair one.
That's the plan. And then the Incessors, they get in as well.
Yeah, you can't really miss that, can you?
I could make all this and